I'd like to welcome everybody here today. We're gathered together to witness and to celebrate the union of Ryan and Cory in marriage. Ryan and Cory would like to thank each of you for sharing this happiest of days with them. They wish to pay tribute to loved ones who are no longer with us physically, but whose gifts of love over the years will always be remembered and cherished. We especially remember Ryan's mother, Gina, today. We're certain she was with us today in spirit. Ryan and Cory, you've been together for 7 years. In fact, today is your 7th anniversary. From meeting in college through moves to New Orleans and Birmingham, your love and understanding of one another has grown and matured, and now you'd like to start a next chapter of your lives together as married. Now, true marriage begins well before the wedding day, and the efforts of marriage continue long after the ceremony's end. And the reason for this is it only takes a moment in time and a stroke of the pen to create the legal bond of marriage, but it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and compromise to make marriage durable and everlasting. No gift you have to offer is more valuable than your love. So treasure it with all your heart and nurture it with care. Work your love into practical things so that nothing can divide you. And take time from every busy day to be there for each other, to show how much you mean to one another. Remember, if you do your best each and every day, good things are sure to come your way. So let your words be kind, gentle, and loving. Let your hearts always be ready to ask for forgiveness as well as to forgive, for a marriage that's built on trust and giving is what brings the deepest meaning and greatest joy to living. Today you walked in here as individuals, but you're going to walk out of here as a married couple, blending your lives, strengthening family ties, and embarking upon the grandest adventure. I'd like to share some words that I found that were written by Wilfred A. Peterson. It's entitled, The Art of Marriage. Remember, the little things can turn into the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry or taking the other one for granted. And the courtship should not end at the honeymoon, but continue through the years. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in your whole family. And it's doing things for each other, not in an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. Before you exchange your vows, I'd like you to look at one another and remember this moment. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher. For you've learned much from one another as time has passed. And now you're going to say a few words that take you over a threshold in life. And from this moment on, you will say to the world, this is my husband. Woohoo! So I think we should get busy and say those words. Cory, you get to say your words first. So if you could share your vows with Ryan.
Ryan, I vow to find the little things in life to celebrate every day. I vow to love you and only you for the rest of my existence. I vow to put your interest and the interest of our marriage ahead of my own wants. And I vow to strive to maintain a community of family and friends like those are gathered here with us today, so that we can be as rich in happiness in old age as we are now. I vow to keep you close to my heart and to love you. I thank you for loving me and for showing me how to love.
Ryan, you heard Cory's vows. Do you take him now as your husband?
I do.
And now it's your turn to share with Cory.
When we started this journey 7 years ago to the day, I never imagined I'd be standing here pledging my life to you. We started that journey with a leap of faith, and when we moved to New Orleans together, only knowing love. Since then, we've gained new friends, and today, now family. I also gained a life partner to share with the world. You've taught me that actions show love more than words, and I grow every day because of that. You've also taught me how to love myself by helping me through my deepest depression and darkest days, and when I felt less than. I'm so glad we get to join our families together today, and I look forward to what the future holds, a future of firsts.
Cory, you heard Ryan's vows. Do you take him now as your husband?
I do.
I knew that was going to be your answer. Now, as you're holding hands, I'd like to point out that these are the hands of your best friend, willing and strong and full of love for you. These hands will hold you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, they'll comfort you like nobody else can. They'll hold you should fear or grief fill your mind, and they'll wipe away tears of happiness and tears of joy, mostly happiness. And lastly, those hands, when they're old and wrinkled, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you that same tenderness in every touch. I think we should put some rings on those hands. What do you say? Now, wedding rings. They're made precious by you wearing them. These rings tell everybody that even in your uniqueness, you've chosen to be bound together. Let these rings be a sign to you that love has substance as well as a soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a never-ending circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows that you've taken here today. At this time, we're going to bless these rings, so if we could bow our heads for just a moment. Bless, O God, these rings that Ryan and Cory, who give them and who will wear them, may ever abide in your peace, living together in unity, love, and happiness for the rest of their lives. Amen. Cory, you get to go first again. There you go. Place it right there and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you,
For now and all time.
for now and all time.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you,
For now and all time.
for now and all time. Maybe.
Maybe.
I think we've got the ring size, which is small. There we go.
It's Florida.
We're good.
It's
We're
the
good.
humidity.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But wait, there's one more thing that we need to do here. You have to remember that all you need is faith and trust and a little bit of pixie dust. If I can get this open. Now I'd like to close the ceremony with something very beautiful. It's an Apache wedding blessing. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you is shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you is warmth to the other. Now you will feel no loneliness, because each of you is companion to the other. You are two bodies, but there's one life set before you. May happiness be your companion, and may beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years to come. Go home now, begin the days of your life together, and may they be good and long upon the earth. Ryan and Cory, you can hop, but you can't hide. Because as you've pledged your vows, have consented to be wed to each other, consummated the celebration with the giving and exchanging of your wedding rings, I now pronounce you frog and husband, or husband and husband. Ryan and Cory, I tell you, kissing a prince always breaks the spell. Go ahead and kiss. Turn you towards everybody. I'd like to introduce for the very first time the newlyweds, Ryan and Cory. Woo-hoo!